after I got told off by his mom badly, I was afraid to go home. I guess you will be afraid too in this situation, right? So my grandmother, who was also my teacher, she was looking after me at that time. So I very slowly opened the front door. And so nobody hears me, I can very slowly go into my room and I'll sleep. By tomorrow morning, maybe things get a little bit easier. Because if I walk in straight away, it is not going to be nice. So well, it didn't go as planned. So my grandmother was sitting and waiting for me right at the front. She got up, I said, oh, oopsie daisy, this is it. So she comes to me, she looked me into my eyes and she said, did you do that? I said, yes.
So she found out?
Yeah, she knew it, you know, like it's not very big village, but she found out. She said, you did that? I said, yes. Then third time she said, you built that thing? I said, yes. Really? And now my mind very quickly changed. That this situation like is taking a different turn. I said, yeah. And she said, with that knowledge you could have done very different thing. And she gave me a kiss on my forehead. She said, use your knowledge in a way so you don't hurt others. You caused a lot of pain and grief, not just for this person, your friend, also his family. So now you make sure that his homework is done and he is looked after, he had a food till he get back to life, and go help him. But tell me, sit down here and tell me exactly how did you build that? So she started encouraging me to see the other side of it. Not because I made a problem and she was upset. So she didn't let me off the hook. But her way was encouraging. When she knew that I knew how to capture things, and she didn't say, oh wow, that was amazing. In a way she said, but she said it can actually become an amazing thing. You've seen it flying and you can make that. So for me, that was my Gauri. When I did something, trust me, it wasn't a bad thing which I built it. If it went up, if in those brains of 14, 15 years of age, if it went up, then it would have been incredible thing, right? Then I would have been kind of like a hero in that crowd, right? It didn't work, so it went other way. So another point of discouragement would have been something else. But she helped me to know more by encouraging that there is another step and step after, and I must calculate the risks. I must understand the consequences of the mistakes made, the time wasted. So when we know and our teacher tells us there's more to know, sometimes we feel like for example, mom, that you come back home with certificate, say, look, I've got A star. And what she does, gives you a hug. She says, oh, well done. But I know that Japji, you can do even better. Right? You feel like it's never enough.
Yeah.
But later on you understand that what she meant. So mother's skill or teacher's power, gurus, teachers of power is Gauri. They're always going to encourage you. They're not going to let your ego blind you. Babaji says, Guru Maharaj says, Hum mein dirag rog hai, the ego, out of hand. When it doesn't let you see anything else but yourself, that is a chronic disease, will destroy you. But if you know what it is and utilize that even further, it can become a healing thing. Daru bhi is mahe, that there is a healing thing. And this Shabad which we sung, Gauri Mahla Panjwa, the fifth Guru's wisdom. In Rag, Gauri. Do you understand what Gauri is? Yeah, you heard my story. But how do we get to this conclusion of that this is what Gauri means? You know, we played da 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 da, sa re ma pa ni sa ni da pa ma ma ga re sa ni sa. We understand the chords and music, and how come that will be encouraging thing? How can that inspires me? We never think that way, do we? Because we are thinking about performance. We are thinking about music. Nanak Ji's program is not about music. Guru Nanak Sahib's program is about sound, which is related to your psyche. So if you're psychologically strong and happy, then you're healthy. So let's understand how to make that music, how to be in that mood. Let's feel. So therefore, the ancient Indian music, there are shrutis, emotional signatures, diagnosed, prescribed, and programmed. So this is how you do it. These emotions are used to make Raga Gauri. It is like a chemist makes a paracetamol. Same way, those masters could build that, put the emotions in for us to feel. There are 60 rags for us to have a positive spin, for us to avoid disaster and disease. Guru gave us the tools to become masters, and one of that, out of those 60, Gauri is one tool, mechanism. So Gauri is when you've done, your mind have done good things, amazing things, and you feel good, and you tell the soul, and soul says, wow, amazing, nice. But you can, my dear, my beloved mind, you can even do better. But these are words. Let's focus into the feelings. I'm just talking about words. I'm not talking about feeling, but we got to, because we can't talk about feelings, they are to be felt. So let's feel. Gauri Mahla Panjwa. In this mood, Guru Arjan Sahib, the Guru who taught us sacrifice, how to give, how to be in love, how to be a tree of love. Like mother gives, right? But mother also have Gauri. Mother also have a Kalyan. Mother also have a Suhi, right? Now we can see things. Yeah. You want to be amazing? Understand these rags. And impact, psychological impact. Then you will have a leverage. to make the right decision at the wrong time. Yeah? When you know, if you know that this road ahead does not go left, on the left side there is a river and little bit right turn, and there is a big ditch and it turns again. If you know this, will you turn left? No, because you know it. So it's important to listen to your mood so that you know where mind is standing, and so that you can make the right decision at a wrong time. So you're not just baffled with the situation and say, oh, I have to do something, and in rush you make the wrong decision. Gauri Mahla Panjwa. We must chant it or read this Bani in Gauri. Understand it, listen, and submerge into it. Dip our psyche into this. So chant with me. Gauri Mahla Panjwa. Thank you, Guru Arjan Sahib, for your wisdom. Thank you, Master of Sacrifice. Thank you, a great teacher, for helping us to feel this, that encouragement through the Gauri. Gauri Mahla Panjwa. This Shabad comes twice in Sri Guru Granth Sahib. Once in Rag Gauri Purvi, which we do at that time, the Sohela, right? The 5 Shabads we do. In those, there is Rag Gauri Purvi by Guru Arjan Sahib, the same Shabad. But it's not the same Shabad, because its emotional grammar is changed. Its prescription is changed. Now this Shabad is not in Gauri Purvi, and there are few changes, like in Rahao. Oh, the kate dinas rena re. Here is rena, not rena. Over there, oh, the kate dinas rena re. That's a different rag, a different mood. They have a different sound, different feelings, and different purpose, right? So, do you know any twins?
Yeah, I do.
Like, you are sisters, but you're not identical, right? So same way the Rahags are. They may be from the same family, or similarities they have, but they are not exactly same. They have their personality, individual personality. So we today talking about Rag Gauri, and let's go through what we call Santhya. So chant after me or with me. Aud kate dinas rena re, man gur mil kaaj sawale. So Guruji says, man, the time is ticking. Time. You know, you're knowledgeable. You are good. You have the information what to do. You have the technique. Let's use that so that everything we are trying to do happens, because time is ticking by day and night, and day and night it just goes. Aud is what has been given allocated time to us. It's a disappearing. It's not increasing. It's getting less and less every day and night passes. So my dear mind, you know the technique the Guru have given it, and let's put that together so that we reach our purpose. So it is not an order, or this is not, a request either. This is a very encouraging way, the way the mother will do, or the big sister will do sometimes, very kind and encouraging, will say, let's do it like that. Right? So, soul speaks to mind with a feeling of encouragement. Od kate din sure nare man gur mil kaaj saware. Then Guruji says, one, Rahao. I mean, this is the central idea. This is where you should start singing it from. Then reference number one. Karo benati. In other Shabad, Rag Gauri Purvi, which we do in Sohela, is a benanti. It's a different sound altogether. Here, benati. Karo benati, sunho mere mita, sant tahal ki bela. Bela is, this is our time to be free. Who conquered the life? Freedom is there. Those sons, those who have carved their psyches, mind, who's been working so hard, in encouraging way, the soul says to that I request you to see even a step further than that. I say to you that, my dear mind, it's not an order, it's not provoking, it is not negative, it is very encouraging way. Karo benati, sunho mere mita. Mita means friend. Sunho mere mita, sant tahal ki bela. The good things in you. Iha khate chalho har laha, aage basan suhela. Iha means this is the opportunity, this is our time, this life, this body. Let's do it so that we reap the fruit here in this life. And whatever comes to us is easy. Remember what I said to you a couple of years back? If you will work hard now, then the rest of your life you can enjoy. Or you have a choice to enjoy now and work hard rest of your life. Right? But what I meant was not to discourage you or scare you, was to encourage you that you have a power. You can use your consciousness and be an amazing. And Sadhguruji in second reference say, Eho sansaro, this world, Bekar sahse mahe, aiming, just for nothing, is in a fear, is in duality. It is just so lost in things. Eho sansaro, Bekar sahse mahe, Taryo Brahma Gyani. To mind, the soul says, who knows the bigger picture, will swim through. This world is like an ocean. It looks scary, but you're a swimmer, aren't you? You're gonna go through. Are you a loser? Or you are going to give your best shot? Give your best shot. So, जिस जगाए पियाए हर रस अकथ कथा तिन जानी. जिस जगाए, O mind, the blessing. You are blessed one. You are awake. So Guru's kirpa on you. That you are doing this. You are thinking about it. You are looking into this. And this nectar is given to the blessed. And what I can't say through the word, this story, only those knows who are blessed. Third reference. There are 4 total. Jako aaye soi beha jaha har gur te man hai basera. Who came into this opportunity? Only those can understand who are in a situation. When we are in a situation, only then we know. That do we have a technique, or we believe, or we have it, or we just pretend to? Are we just doing drama and acting, or are we serious about it? Nij kar mahal pavo sukh sahaje bahur na hoye go fera bahur na hoye go fera. Sadhguruji says that you are royalty. You are free. You don't have to worry about things. Always you will feel like that worth. Amazing. That that distinction, that I've done it, I made it. That superpower. Feeling good is good, right? It makes you feel good. And soul says that then there's no more illusions. There's no more, is it right or is it wrong? And in a 4th reference, the soul says, Antarjami Purkh Vidhate Sardha Man ki pure. That Creator knows everything. He planted everything. All you needed to do, my dear, is just one step more. What you've done, amazing. All of your desires are given to you. Nanak Das, the Guru Arjan Sahib says, that I am in your service. His soul speaks to mine. So my dear friend, I'm here to help you. You know when you say, if you need anything, just call me, right? The same way. Ehi sukh maage, that I only ask for this real joy, this real thing, real bliss. Mokokar santan ki ture, that I want to be the dust of those incredible people, addressing to the mind. Soul is saying, who put this mechanism of Kartapura together and became victorious. Because Nanak Guru says, Man jeete, jag jeet. If you want to win the world, the life, physical, mental and spiritual world, then win the heart of your mind. And let's converse with the mind, shall we? Let's do the Shabad once, this time feeling like you don't have to make the wrong stories. If you have a wrong story, like I told you that I took a chance. I took chance and took the positivity out of it. So you log into your body, your experience. It can be a little bit that you made A grade and you came home and Dad said, well, I think you can do even better. At that time you felt, he's never happy, probably, or I worked so hard. I didn't mean that way. I meant it like, I'm so proud of you. And I know you're gonna do an amazing thing. So log into your own stories, your own experience, feel them. When we witness, listen to Guru Arjan Sahib's wisdom his soul to his mind, conversing exactly, mirroring that in our life. So shall we prepare ourselves? Gaudi will help us to be in that mode. Shabad will help us to our pineal gland will help us to evoke that, knock on the door of Anhad. Are you ready for experience? So let's do Guru's Shabad. And it's not about music, it's about psyche through the sound prescribed by the Gurus. विकार सहसे तरियो ब्रह्म ज्ञानी एह संसार विकार सहसे तरियो ब्रह्म ज्ञानी जिस हिज गाए पियाए हर रस अकथ कथा तिने जानी अकथ कथा तिन जानी बोध कटै तिन सुरे नारी मन गुर मिल काज सुवारी जाको आए सोई विभा जहा हर गुर पे मन है बसेरा जाको आए सोई विभा जहा हर गुर पे मन है बसेरा निज कर्म हल पावो सुख सहजे गौर न हुई हेरा गौर न हुई हेरा बोध कटै दिन सुरे नारे मन गुर मिल काज सुवारी मन गुर मिल काज सुवारी अंतर्यामी पुरख बिठाते श्रद्धा मन की पूरे अंतर्यामी पुरख बिठाते श्रद्धा मन की पूरे नानक दास यही सुख मागे मुख कर संतन की पूरे मुख कर संतन की पूरे बोध कटै it is Guru's blessing that we get to discuss, we get to talk, and we get to little bit experience Guru's wisdom. And I really appreciate your Sangat and your blessings. Next week we do the same thing. Stay tuned for the Kirtan, and let's just spend our life learning from Guru, not just gathering knowledge and building our ego. There is more to do, a lot more. Let's turn this knowledge, convert it into wisdom. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
ਹਰ ਜੁਗ ਜੁਗ ਭਗਤ ਉਪਾਇਆ, ਪੈਜ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਆ ਰਾਮ ਰਾਜੇ ਹਰ ਨਾ ਕਛੂ ਮਾਰਿਆ। ਪ੍ਰਹਿਲਾਦ ਤਰਾਇਆ ਕਾਰ ਅਨੰਦ ਪਾ ਪਿੱਠ ਦੇ, ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਮੁਖ ਲਾਇਆ ਜਨ ਸੇਵਿਆ। ਅੰਤ ਲੈ ਛਡਾਇਆ ਜਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਐਸਾ ਹਰ ਸਲੋਕ ਮਹਲਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ। ਦੁਖ ਦਾਰੁਕ ਸੁਖ ਪਿਆ ਜਾ ਸੁਖ ਕਾਮ ਨਾ ਹੋਈ, ਤੂੰ ਕਰਤਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਨਾਹੀ, ਜਾਉ ਕਰੀ ਨਾ ਹੋਈ। ਬਲਹਾਰੀ ਕੁਦਰਤ ਵਸਿਆ, ਤੇਰਾ ਅੰਤ ਨਾ ਜਾਇ ਲਖਿਆ ਰਹਾ। ਜਾਤ ਮੈਂ ਜੋ ਜੋਤ ਮੈਂ ਜਾਤਾ, ਕਲ ਕਲਾ ਭਰਪੂਰ ਰਹਿਆ। ਤੂੰ